I don't like talking about colorist Claudia. Like I really don't, but I will because she's a mean girl. I love calling out mean girl activity. I know y'all think I'm a mean girl, but the only thing I do is tell the truth. I don't lie on people. I don't talk about them. I don't call them ugly, fat, stank. I don't do all of that. I just tell you that what you did is questionable. All of that. So it's interesting to see someone like colorist Claudia, who is so focused on looks, appearances, body, all of that, to go in on Brit Eady. And for what? So people have been reposting clips of colorist Claudia, who has taken Nene Leak's idea of the read session over to over to Carlos King, alongside another gay gentleman. Look at Dustin, I guess that's his name. And there are several clips circulating of her saying all this derogatory things about another woman. Now, it's interesting to me that this person who claims to be a girl's girl will sit up amongst two gay men and read women, disparage women, talk about women's bodies, talk about women's surgeries, talk about all the things that she's had, talk about everything that people have said about her, to project that amongst somebody else that she's never even met. So now we got colorist Claudia. Hold on, let me see. It's a couple of them, child. She was over there with her colorist friends, child. They say she only got light-skinned friends. She only like light-skinned people. She was over there with her colorist friends. Okay. She went on to Instagram. Okay. And this is just one of the videos. Okay. I showed another one on Patreon yesterday, and I probably look at that one too, but I don't want to spend too much time on it. But this is about 1:23, and they were all talking about Brit Eady for some reason. Let's listen.
I think everybody was saying that tonight. She just is boring.
Andy, let me tell you, Andy Cohen did not. Oh my God, his demeanor. They should have switched seats because she had the seat next to him, but he was really like, he wasn't paying her any mind. And every time he asked her,
and this how all three of these, all four of these, well, three, Claudia got a little bit of blonde, but all three of these are dumb blondes. Because if anybody watched that Andy Cohen Watch What Happens Live with Brit Eady, anybody with sense would know that was a PR appearance. Bravo and Andy created that appearance specifically for Brit to answer specific questions, which she did, and to move on. It wasn't the kiki, it wasn't the gag, it wasn't none of that. It was a legal maneuver to protect the network, to protect the organization. Listen, Kenya showed explicit images to her co-workers, to her a guest of her spa, damn near to the cameraman, and Brittany was humiliated. Now, despite what you may say about Brittany, you may not like her, you may think her attitude sucks, you may think all of that, but if anybody did that to any woman, that is wrong. Okay, and I've said this 1,000 times and I ain't taking it back. So here we go, let's listen.
Her question, he would just get irritated.
They said she's like a mean girl.
Okay, now they're calling Brit a mean girl, but here are 4 mean girls sitting in the tree. Hold on, let's listen.
She just, I don't know, she gives me Nicki Minaj vibes.
Yeah. Like trying to look like her.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, she is.
I liked her at first.
I never got no trying to look like Nicki Minaj, but whatever, child. Yes, I said what I said. Well, bleach blondes, I don't know. Just a little bit of blood. Okay, they got number 27 sewed up in there a little bit, braided up in there. They got a little number 27. Is that 613? I don't know.
First, but like more like I watched her and it's like I don't hate her, but she's like annoying on the show. Like I feel like
she don't hate her, but she's annoying on the show. Who else was annoying on the show? Oh, that would be colorist Claudia. She was so annoying that they didn't even invite her back. Not once. Okay.
I want to see more depth from her. Like it's always like wanting to go from 0 to 100 real quick.
She's so defensive. Like Angela was just like, hold on, why did your license?
Right.
I think because her husband's gay and she's just trying to stay on that level.
I feel a ways about that. Why are they calling that lady husband gay? I get it. Like there's always some gay rumor circulating about the men on the show, okay, which is problematic in itself. But for colorist Claudia to be a panelist on all these gay men shows, I guess every straight man that comes on TV is gay. Like, I don't know. The gays call me homophobic for saying stuff like that. And here is colorist Claudia, who's on all the gay shows. Y'all not calling her homophobic for saying stuff like that? I don't know. Let's listen.
It's like, yeah, nobody
Allegedly.
license gets in trouble
Allegedly.
for porn.
Right, because there's all kind of people that do like, yeah. I think she's.
Only
I think she.
models have real estate.
They do. I think people think to go on Housewives, they should just like start shit with someone, and that's like the best way to like make a.
Does that sound familiar? Did Claudia stutter and try to get through that sentence and say people who go on Housewives try to start shit? Thank you, Mr. I Candy. I didn't think I was, but I'm just saying, you know, people always say that. But Claudia just said that people go on the show and try to start shit. But didn't the people say that Claudia went on the show to try to start shit with Nene to get a peach and it didn't work and they booted her off after one season? Y'all let me know in the chat.
A splash, but like
Terrible.
I don't know kind of people that do like, yeah. I think she's.
Only
I think she.
models have real estate.
They do. I think people think to go on Housewives, they should just like start shit with someone, and that's like the best way to like make a splash. But like,
Terrible.
I don't think you have to go out like that.
But getting Kenya kicked off the show is not a good way. Like now she's
wait. Did somebody say getting Kenya kicked off the show is not a good look? Getting Kenya kicked off the show. Wait a minute.
Like make a splash, but like
terrible.
I don't think you have to go out like that.
But getting Kenya kicked off the show is not a good way. Like now she's public enemy number one. I think everybody.
Wait. So Brit got Kenya kicked off the show. I would think Kenya got Kenya kicked off the show. Did Brit go and print pictures, naked pictures, explicit pictures of Kenya and blow them up and bring them to Kenya's event, or did Kenya blow up explicit pictures of Brit and bring them to Kenya's grand reopening? I'm just so confused. I'm so confused. Jeremy said, "Girl, don't nobody want to see those wafers talking about black folks' business." Well, I mean, I have to. I mean, if I don't talk about it, who will? And then, you know, the blogs pick it up and people be like, amen, cornering colorist Claudia, and they don't even know her history about calling black people monkeys and apes and all the things that she's done. Like, come on now. We have to keep our foot on the colorist neck, okay? You said all Andy know if Phaedra coming back, okay? But anyway, let's go to another example. Here is she again. Here is her again over here on Carlos King's show. And this was the same day, child. This was the same day. She got on the same Jamaican looking Fashion Nova shirt. Hold on. Let's see what she said. And she was the only person talking. Look, the gay guys on the panel weren't reading Brit Eady. See, normally I would be reading the gays. Like, why y'all reading these black women like that? Y'all need to give people grace. Y'all don't be reading gay men like that. I don't like that. Okay. But now they let Claudia do the dirty work. Now, this is a mean girl in action right now.
My answer to that is she doesn't have the emotional intelligence to do any of those things you said. She doesn't. She's a one-trick pony. She has no depth to her. And wait, if she does, she refuses to show us. So even if there were some of us that wanted to take a second look at her, there's nothing there. You're angry every single episode. You're easily.
Oh, this sounds like Claudia angry every single episode, easily triggered. Like I said, y'all, is this not projection? Keep listening.
Triggered. You want to call other people victims, but you're the queen of all victimhood, and everything is.
This is the person right here that goes in everybody's DMs and is crying. Why doesn't Michelle like me? Why doesn't Michelle like me? I don't understand why she doesn't like me. The victimhood. I live
because everything that went bad for you in your life is because you're so beautiful and everyone's jealous of you.
Does that sound familiar? That sounds like Claudia is projecting. Those are the things that Claudia feels. Michelle doesn't like me because I'm pretty. Michelle doesn't like me because my mother is Caucasian. Michelle doesn't like me. Y'all, go back in the archives and listen to all the things she has written to perfect strangers on the internet saying things about me. Let's listen.
I don't see it that way. I don't see it that there's plenty of beautiful women that have lots of girlfriends in their lives. If you don't believe me, take a look at my Instagram page and see all the beautiful friends that I hang with.
Claudia, here she is again. Go look at my beautiful friends. That means I'm a good person. She is basically proving my point. Remember what I said? She chooses her friend based off their skin complexion. Prove me wrong.
Every one of those girls are girls. You're not a girl's girl. The only time you bond with other women, Brit, is when they're being mean. Like you.
The only time Brit bonds with other women is when they are being mean. Did we not just watch Claudia sit on a panel with 3 other mean girls with fake blonde hair, basically calling this woman's husband they never met gay, and also, saying things about her being a cam girl when we don't know what's in their past? Okay, we know there's pictures out there of colorist Claudia ducking a zick, okay? But I'm digressing, allegedly.
At that table when they were like everyone was coming for Angela, you jumped in, you was all into it, and the way your eyes lit up, that's all you have. Your depth is a botched BBL, botched 2 big veneers.
Oh, has Claudia ever met? Wait, I gotta make myself big for this. Has Claudia ever met Kenya Moore? Wait, is Claudia actually sitting here reading somebody's BBL, and she is taking up for Kenya Moore, the queen, the OG of BBLs? Like, I am outdone right now. Where is this coming from, colorist Claudia? Where is this body shaming coming from? Even Carlos King's face, he looked a little perplexed. Hold on, can y'all see that? Carlos King looked a little perplexed. He didn't understand where this was going, child. Hold on.
Is a botched BBL, botched 2 big veneers, a botched nose job, and a botched personality, a lack of. And y'all could be mad at me in the comments. Do not take it out on Dustin and Carlos because they did not say it. I said it.
I ain't reading that shit no way. So you know me.
What would she be auditioning to return to Real Housewives of Atlanta for? She don't even live in Atlanta. She was a one-hit wonder. Why would they want her back? I mean, they didn't want her back when she was there. Why would they want her now? She doesn't have anything going on. I mean, besides being a colorist, I guess that would be exciting. I would prefer to give it to KKK Kim Zolciak. At least we know where she's coming from.
I don't give a fuck.
Well, and they're like, oh, you hate her. I don't hate her, but she's very obnoxious to me. And she got an opportunity of a lifetime, right? And did not take the opportunity seriously. Like, even with all her flaws, which we all have flaws.
You sure do have flaws, colorist Claudia. You went and got your nose done. You went and got your lips plumped. You went and got Botox. You went and got weave in your hair. And you got the nerve to sit there and talk about somebody else and what they've done to their face. Give me a break.
We could have loved her through them had she had chosen a different approach. And we would be like, leave her alone. That booty job ain't that bad. It's kind of cute. The ant look is coming back. I don't know. Or big teeth are cute. I don't
know. Not the ant look is coming back. Anybody seen Kenya Moore in a pair of stretch pants? How is she reading somebody who looks like the same person she is reading for? That makes no sense. Everybody on that show damn near got a BBL. Okay, so she is offending damn near every housewife. Everybody on that show got veneers. Okay, she is offending all the housewives. Everybody on that show clearly got a nose job, including Portia, okay, including Kenya at this point, because we seen Kenya getting shot up with something. I don't know if it was Botox, Restylane, or whatever that crap is, when she was in Dubai doing whatever she do over there in Dubai, okay? So, I mean, why is she focused on Brit and what Brit is looking like and tearing down Brit when clearly Claudia goes and does the same thing?
I don't know. Whatever. Or I don't know, nasally sounds, they're sexy. But because
and she's talking about nasally sounds, but she got a lisp and her tongue is stuck in the front of her teeth, and we can't understand anything Claudia says because she had to say it 3 times for us to get the point. She up here stutters through every moment. So I mean,
that I did say that was her quirk. Remember the nasally.
But because you're doing all this other fuck shit, it's everything else about you
this is very male identified, okay? And then she's sitting up there cursing. She not ladylike at all, and she's talking about she's a girl's girl talking about fuck shit. Like, use your words, colorist Claudia. I don't understand why you can't say that without using that. I understand you want to be one of the boys, clearly, but you supposed to be a girl's girl.
Annoying is like it's gonna be it's force multiply. Okay, you are dropping the ball. Show.
That's what Brit got on her. She got looks and she got beauty and she got a husband. Okay. And I can't talk about nobody not having a husband because I was married for 10 years and I let that nigga go. I'm just saying, I let him go. I don't want him no more. I didn't want him no more. Still don't want him. But at the end of the day, I had one. I ain't got one now. Y'all can talk about me all y'all want to. But colorist Claudia seems to me that she is envious of this lady and what she has. She's trying to demean her husband. She's trying to demean her looks. She's trying to demean her body. And for what? For what? She's not even on the show.
What's your relationship with your husband? Talk about rumors that y'all have out there. Let us fall in love with you because we can relate to who can't relate to the high school or the young 20-something-year-old person that made a huge mistake and has learned from it. But
you should know, colorist Claudia, because I'm sure you got pictures out there that Kenya could blow up.
Get nasty. Your first instinct is to be mean, bitchy, and want to fight and talk about you got a gun and bitch this and come for people. You've been talking shit about people from the beginning. Like
whatever Brit said did not warrant anybody pulling out explicit images and putting them on a poster board and bringing it to a public function in front of friends, family, co-workers, and a crew of people. I'm still confused at how any woman can sit there and justify that. But I mean, you know, again, Claudia is very male identified. She claims to be a girl. But if anybody pulled up any receipts on her and how her clit has left the building and her list of people and being called a Hollywood pass around, she would be crying right now.
It was too soon for that.
I agree.
Smart. You could have played this Kenya thing right. If you really want to be a victim, you could have like talked about how bad it hurt you. It brought up bad memories, and I want to deal with these things head on. But you want to be that bitch, and I'm gonna read a bitch down. You're like surface level housewife. This is
I can't even watch no more. I can't even. Oh, that was so cringe. How can she call somebody surface level housewife and she wasn't even on the surface? Oh, Carlos, you just made that lady embarrass herself. Anyway, moving on.